What's up, guys? Today we are installing this Baffled oil catch can for S550, specifically a 2015 to 2017 model. This is my buddy Ethan's Mustang, and we're getting started on it. He's taking off the, they call it the air diverter above the radiator. To install it, this is all what comes in the box. It comes with the hoses that already have the clamps Ford uses on them, and then also the instruction manual and the bracket, and then the fittings for the catch can, and then the hose clamps. So it should be a pretty easy install. It just will go in between this line here, and it'll replace this hard line. And I assume it mounts over here somewhere, because that's what they're having us remove. So we'll get this out of the way, and then yeah, I think it bolts over here somewhere. So we'll get all this stuff out of the way and then get to putting the bracket on. Okay, so we got the radiator stay taken off. It was just, did you take this? Oh, the radiator stay taken off. This is the one taken off, obviously. It's 2 10 mils, really easy, and you pop it off. Then you take the rubber bushing out of it and then put it into the Flashark mount the right direction, and then it just goes on there like that. And then we removed the PCV hose right there. It's actually really easy to do. There's just these little clips, and then you pull it that way like that, and then pop it off, and they're super easy to get to with one finger. The instructions tell you to put the hoses on first, but I think we're going to mount the catch can first so we can actually see the perfect orientation for them to go in. Come to think of it, I don't know where the hardware is for that to mount. Oh, it's in there, I guess. So yeah, we've got screws here that will mount the catch can to the actual bracket. So we'll go ahead and get that done, and then it should be as easy as just snapping these hoses on and putting on the hose clamps and these fittings here. So it's a little awkward to get the catch can in there. We had to, the constant tension clamp down here, we had to get that with some channel locks and then twist it over, because the 2 tabs were on the top and they were in the way for the longer hose. You can see the hose that has 2 90s in it goes on this side, and then the one with like 1 2/2, 190 and 2 45s goes here. And these are super easy to put on. You'll snap them on with the green clip off, and then you'll just press the green clamp closed, and then they'll stay on there. And they already have the hose clamps tightened down. And then with that flipped out of the way, the hose, oh actually, that doesn't fit too bad actually. We didn't even really need to move that, did we? Okay, so maybe you don't actually need to move the coolant hose clamp, but
it'll come a little snug to that, but it's still good.
Yeah. And then you can see both of the fitted hoses fit perfectly there. And then we'll just put the hose clamps on, and it'll be good to go. And then you can see he's screwing in the catch can, which we put the 2 fittings on there, and then there's a screw on the bottom with an Allen head that a hex head that we put Teflon tape on. It says you only need Teflon tape, or Teflon tape, thread tape, whatever you want to call it. Actually, leave a comment on what you call it, because we were arguing about that. But it said you only need it if your car's boosted, but there's no reason to not do it, because it's really easy. So we put that on there and then tighten those down, and then now you can see he's putting the hoses on, and then we'll tighten down the hose clamps, and it'll be good to go. You can honestly do this in like 15 minutes if you really want to. It's a super easy job, and then your car will have better longevity and reliability, and it'll keep your motor cleaner. So that's what it looks like fully installed. It's a little tight up against the washer fluid reservoir, but it's kind of because these holes are where they shouldn't, and the lack of holes is where the holes should be, because you can twist it further this way and then hide it under here, and then this hose is tight and rubbing up against this, or it could be up against the plastic washer fluid reservoir. So we decided that works best. But super easy install. You'll probably want to empty it about every oil change, or at least check it every oil change. Which, when you take this cover off, you might be able to reach in there with your hand and get it out. If not, it's pretty easy to unscrew. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I see no issues with quality on the part. It seems like a well-made part, and we'll see how it actually works after it's been on the car for a while. But I will leave a link down in the description for Flashark there if you want to go pick up one of these yourself. And other than that, thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave me and Ethan's Instagram in the description if you want to follow this car. Here's what it actually looks like. Competition orange. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video.